Go ahead. You got it. Keep turning. Keep turning. All this is coming off. You got it?
That I do it like this. When I stop to reminisce, not a whole lot to miss about my past life. Last night I almost went and flipped. Fast like flashlights, all I see is blindness. Running so hard to get away from what's behind us. Travel the world and all along you still loving me. Hindsight, I lost sight of what's really in front of me. I got a good thing going on. 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 I got a good thing going on. Yeah, I got a good thing going on. Yeah, I got a good thing going on. Got a good thing.
Hey, welcome to Peanuts Automotive Adventures. Yeah, that's Peanut. I'm James. Welcome to Peanuts Automotive Adventures, where every day is an automotive adventure. But before we get into today's video, official shout out to our official sponsor,
dragracing.va.com.
dragracing.va.com. You need anything graphic design related,
Big
reach
print,
out to them. Big print.
hoodies.
Go ahead, Peanut. Run it down.
decals,
Yep. All that, y'all.
signs.
Banners. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need any of that, reach out to them. The website's going to be where Peanut, pointed down that on the screen.
Yes.
And reach out to them, Team Run It, and tell them that Peanuts Automotive Adventures sent you that way. Today's video, we are starting the teardown of the 2001 Mustang GT for the intake. The intake cracked a couple of videos ago. Y'all seen where I cracked the back heater hose tube on the intake because the intake's plastic. All the 4.6 liter Ford motors came with that plastic intake, so I went and got a Dorman intake instead of there's a big back order on the performance Ford, I want to say motorsports intake or whatever. Yeah. So I want to get the car up and running, and then I came to the assumption if I'm going to use it for autocross, if anything, this engine needs to be detuned anyway because it is making good horsepower. Probably a little bit too much horsepower for autocross. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe not, but I'm just going to go ahead and get the car. We're going to get the car up and running. Me and Peanut out here tearing it down. Then a little bit later, we got to go get haircuts. Then we're coming back to finish it up. It's going to be a hot day, but we're going to bring y'all on this adventure. Right, Peanut?
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
He said he's ready to tear it down, y'all. All right, Team Run It. We just started to tear down a little bit.
Yep.
Got the belt off the alternator. You got the upper radiator hose off. Go ahead, show them that. We're starting to take all the sensors, wiring harness off the sensors and whatnot. I'm showing Peanut how to tag them with some painter's tape for when we go back with assembly. It'll be a lot easier instead of just guessing where a wire goes. But some wires are self-explanatory, like the TPS wire. You know what I'm saying? That's self-explanatory. But I might mark it anyway just for training purposes for Peanut. We took the intake off. Peanut did that.
Yep.
Took the intake off. We're gonna end up taking off the fuel rails. No, keep that one there. Or you can take it off before it don't drop down. We know where it goes. You got it? Yep. All right, go ahead, take it off. Yeah, just stick it right there. We're gonna do the fuel rails, take the alternator off. Trying to get to everything to where everything's gonna come up. Everything should come up. You know what I'm saying? We do have the new intake. It's in the car. I need to do once I take it off, I was going to compare it to the Dorman intake, this factory intake.
Yep.
But believe it or not, in 2002 was where Ford realized these intakes was suspect, and there was a recall on them where they were starting to change them all out. I guess this car missed the recall because this is actually the factory intake because there's no aluminum crossover coolant passage over here. Like, I'll show you, Team Run It, what I'm talking about with that aluminum crossover because that Dorman has it. So let us get to working little by little. We're gonna take our time with this one. We ain't in no rush. Plus, I'm trying to train Peanut up some more, right? On working on a Ford, right? Yeah. We kind of know a little bit about turbo Buicks, but this Ford, it's all good. It's all nuts and bolts at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
All right, let us continue working. Go ahead, you got it. Keep turning, keep turning. All this is coming off. You got it? Go ahead. See, we almost there. Pull those injectors. I don't know if we gotta pull the coils or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do, because they're connected to the intake. All right, team, run it. We getting close. We getting close. Just got to release that fuel pressure. Release the main fuel line to the fuel rail, and we're gonna go ahead and pull that intake. One thing I'm glad happened is I believe, and I hope this is true, I don't have to pull that alternator. I just had to pull the top mounting bolts, you know, which is gonna save us some time. And save us some time when we install it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we about to get active on this right here. Actually, we probably about to come to a stop because we gotta go get haircuts, and we're gonna come back and get active. Because we there, Peanut. We almost there. The new one's in the trunk of the car. Like I said earlier, I'll do a comparison on it. Not a major comparison, but just to let y'all see the difference in them and why Ford recalled this one back. And we'll swap over the injectors to the new one, the coolant temperature sensor, and that's pretty much it, because we'll take these coils off and we'll install them once we install the new intake onto the engine, and everything will start going back together. But one thing I am going to do, I'm probably going to do while we back here, I never realized how many vacuum lines was back here on the back side of the engine. We're probably gonna go ahead and change those out. Actually, that one, I don't know, we might change them out because I got some vacuum line holes out there in the honeycomb hideout. Yeah. Since we already back here, might as well change them out. It's an easy transition, easy swap with everything removed. So we probably gonna go ahead and do that preventive maintenance right there. But yeah, we almost there. We almost there. All right, team runners, as y'all can see, we got that intake off. We're gonna go ahead and use the shop vac, get that whatever leaves, whatever it is underneath, that was underneath the intake, just hanging out there. We're gonna get that up out of there. Take these old gaskets off. Clean around the gasket with steel wool, you know what I'm saying, and just, you know, clean up everything before we install this new one. Here's the new one right here, right?
This is metal.
Yeah, that's the aluminum crossover right here that I was discussing. That's not on this old one right here.
Yeah.
That's the aluminum. See, there's a big difference. I mean, it's pretty much same design. Same design, except for one thing. One thing that's different on this design is where you hold the coil plugs in, there's no metal inserts like right here. See? Metal inserts. So you got to use the self-tapping screws that come with the kit, the Dorman kit. And also, it was something, one of these, this insert here, I'm going to have to figure out something to put that new, that's where the ground is. Right there, there's a ground, factory ground. But it ain't going to, it's plastic. Why is it grounded? Because that ground was right there on that one. We'll figure it out. We're going to figure it out. And I know I got to do hand tight, and I got to look it up. There's a sequence on tightening this intake down, and I'll look it up. I'll Google it or something, right? Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to get off this camera. We're going to get to work and start installing this. And first and foremost, we're going to clean this up. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all all this dirt that gets underneath this intake. Yeah. There it go right there. And that's the coolant, oh, my bad, that spilled over from the thing cracking. Also, I need to show them that. Why are we changing that? This is the reason for changing out the intake. Where this is right here, I'm going to have to take that off with some pliers. It busted on the old one, as y'all can see. That thing busted off, brittle, plastic brittle. And I lost coolant. Yeah. Didn't overheat the car. Saved the car, didn't overheat it because the coolant was spraying all over the windshield anyway. Yeah. And that's the whole reasoning for changing this out, right?
And it was $5.
And it was what? Go ahead.
You wrote that out the receipt.
Yeah, I did. But I broke down, but we're going to fix it. All right. All right, team, run it. We get down to the wire. We finally installed the actual new intake. And guess what? I'm looking for the instructions in the box for the intake on the torque specs and the torque sequence and all of that good stuff. It's written right on the intake right here. I'm gonna show you guys. See right there?
Yep, it's on the intake.
It's on the intake right there. It's in 2 stages. It gives you inch pounds and foot pounds on the torque wrenches. As y'all can see, we're on that last stage.
Yep.
Step 2, where we on 18. Hey. Don't touch it. Stop. It was just staged there. You messing it up, Peanut. All right, and y'all see we got the torque wrench on it. We already put the small torque wrench on it. We good to go. And we're done. Voila. We still got a ways to go on this, but the hard part's over. Disassembly, to me, reassembly is always the easy part. I just want to see something. Look, let me see if I can get them to stage 1. Man, that 18 inch pounds is like hand tight. Then you got 18 foot pounds, which is what we got right there. But we did it. We brought up both torque wrenches. I ain't touched that inch pound torque wrench in years, but I had it. I think the hardest part of this job is going to be pulling that little cheap plastic piece out of that heater hose right there. I think that might be the hardest part, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. All right, Team Run, as you can see, we are almost there. Almost to the finish line, but I stopped. Me and Peanut stopped. It was for 2 reasons. 2 reasons only. First of all, no, 3 reasons. 3 reasons, my bad. Here's 1 reason. I'm gonna come over here. Here's the new alternator mount bracket right here. And that middle tab that you see right there is in the way. So I'm gonna have to bend it up to get it to install correctly on top of the alternator right there. I'm just gonna bend it up, that's all, because it's touching the back of the alternator. So the second reason is, let me put this bracket back. Let me put it back. The second reason is because of, I got the injectors laying here, and I'm gonna go ahead and change out the pintle cap, O-rings, both O-rings, pintle cap, and that yellow spacer washer right there, and the pintle cap that's on top here. I'm gonna go ahead and clean these up, change them out. All 8 injectors. So I had to order the parts from CJ Pony. I think it's .com out of Pennsylvania. And the third reason, y'all can see that somebody's missing in action. Oh, Peanut. Peanut's still suffering from a little bit of jet lag. So I went ahead and stopped, because he's been helping me with this. There's no need for me to keep going. He was trying his hardest to stay awake. He wanted to be out here helping me, but he still got a little bit of jet lag. So he's upstairs asleep. That's why he's not with me right now. So that's why I had to turn it around. My partner in crime, my son, he's hurting right now. He up there sleeping, counting sheep. So, I went ahead and stopped, told him I was going to stop right here. Plus I needed to order the new O-rings in order to put the injectors back and whatnot. And, but other than that, it's coming along fine. Everything's going back together except for what I showed you guys, the brackets and whatnot. But hey, we're going to go ahead and close out this video. Probably do another video on startup and whatnot once the O-rings come in. It's going to take a couple of days. They're supposed to be here Tuesday. So it's coming from Pennsylvania to Virginia. But you know what I'm saying? So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share on this video. Hit that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have some more content. And thank you for all the support. And Peanut's upstairs asleep. So, we're going to go ahead and close it out without him. All right, Team Run It. This is Peanut's Automotive Adventure. I'm James. Peanut's upstairs sleeping. We out. Peace.